know what else irritates me? How come these grifters that claim they hate white people, white man this, white man that, white people are the problem in America, the white supremacy this, the white supremacy that, the main people that are saying these things out loud, the elites anyway, why their spouse is white? Now, I'm not knocking anyone marrying anyone who's white or any other race, because the truth is, I don't knock it. Marry who you want to marry. Love who you want to love. Amen. Okay? But if you claim you hate white people and white people are like the worst of the worst thing on this planet, why are you laying in bed next to one? Or why do you have a child with such individuals? To me, that math is just not mathing. And y'all know who they are. Don Lemon, Ilhan Omar, Whoopi Goldberg. And there's more of them out there. Main ones that's just dogging whites on the web. But yet they laid next to one, even had a baby with them.
That is the thing that we see. We see a lot of contradictions. When we talk about Don Lemon, Ilhan Omar, what you say, Whoopi, there's a lot of people in politics, especially on the Democrat side, that are a person of color and they're with the white person. But then they, in that same instance, they tell you that white people are the devil, white supremacy. Like, you got to be some type of stupid. You got to be some type of, I don't care, I'm just trying to get money, to push that narrative when you are with a white person. There's nothing wrong with being with a white person. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But what I would say is, how can you be with a white person, the person that you claim is an enemy, but you are with them and you say it's just, for me, like I said, I can't even say it right. It's a contradiction. It's idiotic. And it just tells you that people, and especially it's normally black people that do this because they know the way that they can make money off of black people is by selling victimhood to black people. And the only person that black people see, not all, but a good amount of black people see as the enemy is the white man. So I can't say that the black man is the enemy because they're going to be mad at me. But if I want to make money, I have to tell them that the white man is the enemy, even though I date white men. But what do I say to that? The people that are black and they believe these people and they follow these people and they support these people, they're idiots. They're stupid. You're being stupid and you're ignoring the fact that these people are with white people. But then you have somebody like Officer Tatum, who has a white wife, who is not ashamed, who does not tell you that whites are supreme and whites are bad. He just tells you the truth that white people are good people and there's good people in all races. You guys drum down more on Officer Tatum because he has a white wife, but y'all don't say nothing to Don Lemon. You don't say nothing to Ilhan Omar. You don't say nothing to Whoopi. You don't say nothing to a lot of people who are in the black struggle and representing blacks and say that whites are the enemy, but they have white spouses. That is the contradiction that we see. And that's why I say that black people are so confused. Like, you guys don't care about the messenger's lifestyle. You just care about the messenger's message. If the messenger tells you that white people is the enemy, that's all you need to be with that messenger. But you're not looking beyond and saying, well, he's telling us they're the enemy, but look who they sleeping with that night. Look who they making kids with. So how are they the enemy when they are with the so-called enemy? It doesn't make any sense.
Getting dog humped by one and everything. But the white supremacy is the worst thing on this planet. And yet you're laying next to someone who is white. To me, that logic would never, ever, ever make sense. But again, someone like myself who calls stuff out, who is black, my husband is also black, our children are also black. Not making it about race, but you get where I'm going with this. To me, if you hate whites like you say you do, why would you lay next to one? Why would you marry one? And if that isn't showing people who are supporting these individuals how much of a grifter they are, how much of a plant they are to continue to brainwash the black community, then I don't know what it is, for real.
I just think that, look, at the end of the day, you can date whoever you want to date. Because at the end of the day, if you're a black person and you have kids with somebody outside of your race, they will be seen as black and they are black kids. But what we see is we have a lot of people who are contradicting themselves. You have somebody like Candace Owens. Her husband is white. And there's nothing wrong with that. She's still a black woman, but she keeps it real about the black community. And she will get attacked because her husband is white. And they will say she's not with the cause. But then you have somebody like Don Lemon, who his message is not telling black people they are the problem. His message is saying that black people are the victim and black people and white people are the enemy. But they will gravitate more to Don Lemon and accept Don Lemon. Who cares about who he's dating? I like his message. But if you are okay with Don Lemon dating somebody that's white, then you should be okay with Candace Owens, Officer Tatum dating somebody's white. And that is where you look at the black community and say you're hypocrites. Because what it is that a good amount of black people in our community, they looking for a certain message. The message is victimhood. It's not your fault, it's their fault. And that is what you see from some of the people that are on the left. Well, not some, a lot of the black liberals, you get that message from them. They say it's their fault. So when you hear that message that you like to hear, you don't care about what they're doing at home. You care about, oh, they're with us. But how can you, like I said, how can you rock with somebody that's pointing a finger at your so-called enemy, but then they're with and having kids and having a family with your so-called enemy? I just think that, like I said, you can't accept one without accepting the other. You can't be mad at Candace Owens. You can't be mad at Officer Tatum for dating somebody white. If you're not upset at Whoopi Goldberg, Ilhan Omar, well, she's not really a black American, so we cross her out. But Don Lemon and all of the many other black liberals who are with a white person, you know, you can't pick and choose who you're okay with and who you're not okay with. That's being a hypocrite. And I think that is the biggest thing, man, is just with black people, it's not about they make it a problem with Candace and Officer Tatum. They make that a problem because what they're saying is something they don't want to hear. They know it's true, but they don't want to hear it. So they have to find something to attack them about. But they'll never attack Don Lemon. They'll never attack Whoopi Goldberg when they're dating the same white people that they say are the enemy to you. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's always keep things rocky. We're going to tap into the note for tomorrow's show. Link in the show description below. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out. I'm not African American, bro. I'm American. Temporary status shouldn't be 40 years. This is why we can't help single moms. We got to make snitching great again. If I see a man, he don't take care of his kids, he's a bum. Unsubscribe. I'm still going to keep going up. My issue is that you are really hard on single mothers. It will always be the woman's fault. Start snitching, y'all. I haven't seen a smart black Democrat. Let's keep it funky. Why was the woman created? It's called the No Filter Morning Show. It's straight like that.